Today is April 1st, which means that YouTubers all over the platform are trying to spook out their audience, creep everybody out, throw everybody for a loop, because this is the day of the year to do that. But instead of trying to do that in the same way like I did 2 years ago where I said that Boeser got traded to the Flames, let's do this in a little bit more of a fun and experimental way. What is up, viewer out there watching this video, Larrox back here, and today we're doing a season simulation of my 3 favorite NHL teams combined into one roster. What we did was we took 18 skaters and 2 goalies with 7 players from the Habs, 7 from the Canucks, and 6 from the Red Wings, and we threw them all together into one team, and we're gonna see how they do. If this roster does not win the Stanley Cup, I am going to be so frustrated. Let's go into our edit lines and take a look at who we have as our lineup right here. The first line of the Van City Legos is JT Miller, Elias Pettersson, and Cole freaking Caufield. Lego, what are you doing? Why is Caufield on your first line? You will have much more success if Caufield is, I don't know, down over here or whatever. Yeah, I know, but screw that. Let's give Caufield the #1 right winger spot because I love Caufield so much and I want this guy to succeed. He's a 77 overall in this game. That's what I made him, so it's not like he's going to be bad. Our second line here has a whole bunch of current Red Wings and 1 old Red Wing. It's Tomas, Tatar, Dylan Larkin, and Anthony Mantha. So, if you're a Red Wings fan, you're going to be really liking this second line over here. We're going to get a lot of secondary scoring from this line over here, an 88 overall, centering 285 overalls. That's going to be really productive in my opinion. The third line, we have ourselves Max Domi and Bo Horvat reunited. The London Knights connection coming strong, baby. It's Max Domi from the Habs, Bo from the Canucks, and Filip Zadina from the Red Wings. I wanted to get Zadina in here. If it wasn't Zadina, it would have been like Darren Helm, or it would have been a few other guys, but because we're trying to make this fun, because we want to add the star power, that's why we have guys like Caufield and Zadina in this lineup over here. And because we just have other players and because there's not enough room in the top 9, our fourth line has Tyler Bertuzzi from the Red Wings, Nick Suzuki from the Canadiens, and Brock Boeser from the Canucks. Now, Canucks fans, don't worry, we do have Boeser on our first line power play, so he is going to get some points. Just having him over here in the fourth line spot is only necessary because I want Caufield and Zadina to exhibit success in the top 9. Going over to the defensive pairings, our first one has Shea and Quinn Hughes. A great pairing right over here. Hey, if the Canadiens drafted Quinn Hughes in the entry draft a few years ago, they could have had this pairing in real life, wouldn't they? Second pairing, we have ourselves Jeff Petry and Moritz Seider. I had to get Seider in there, baby. I want to get the big, mean German machine on this lineup. He's 76 overall. Honestly, I think he could be a little bit better. I probably should have boosted him a little bit, but having him here on the second pairing with Petry is not bad. And our third pair has Alexander Edler and Filip Hronek. Hronek is from the Red Wings, Edler is from the Canucks, and on goaltenders we have ourselves Carey Price and Jacob Markstrom. So in total, we have ourselves 7 Canadiens, 7 Canucks, and 6 Red Wings. We have ourselves 6 of each for skaters, but because there's an extra goaltender for the Canadiens and for the Canucks, that's where the 7 comes from. Our special teams look like this. We have Boeser, Petey, and Larkin as our first units line. Then for defense, it's Shea and Quinn Hughes. Our second unit has Cole Caufield, Bo Horvat, Anthony Mantha, Petry, and Zadina. Now, before you come into the comments say, yo, you should have put JT Miller in on the second unit or whatever, I wanted to make things really equal, so what we have here is 4 Vancouver Canucks out of 10 available players. That's Boeser, Pettersson, Hughes, and Horvat. We have ourselves 3 Canadiens in Weber, Caufield, and Petry, and 3 Red Wings in Zadina Zadina, Mantha, and Larkin. Obviously, these are my 3 favorite teams in the NHL, so I just wanted to make this video to see how they would do if we combined them all into a roster. If you wanted to see what our jersey numbers look like, lo and behold, this is what we have. We have Captain Shea on the blue line, number 6, Larkin and Horvat with the A's. Horvat is the captain of the Canucks. Larkin is an alternate for the Red Wings, so I thought that this was the most necessary available. We have ourselves the numbers. I had to change Brock Boeser to 16 rather than 6 because Shea Weber already has 6. Moritz Seider, I had to change him to number 21 because he wore 21 at the World Juniors. His normal number is 53, and Bo Horvat is 53. So I'm not going to throw the 53 off of Horvat to give it to Seider. That's just how tiers work and how seniority works in hockey, doesn't it? So what I did here in this season is I replaced the LA Kings because they are the worst team on paper. In NHL 20, they had an 80 overall as opposed to every other team. So we took out the Kings, replaced them with the Van City Lego team. It's LR99. It's based in Van City because I'm in Vancouver. We're going to sim the entire season, see where this team is at the end, and then we'll simulate the playoffs. Game by game, pretty much, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how we're going to go about things. But we will go up to the very end of the season against the Dallas Stars, or excuse me, after the Dallas Stars. And I will see you once we simulate this entire year. Okay, that's it. We just wrapped up the entire season simulation. The Van City Legos got themselves a record of 55, 19, and 8 for a total of 118 points. Just taking a look at the standings on the side of the screen, that is indeed first in the league. Second place was the Toronto Maple Leafs with 105 points, so that's a very, very comfortable league-leading record that the Legos were able to achieve. Now, I'm going to press circle and go back to the points category here. Look at the points race, because this is actually going to be quite interesting. I'm not expecting a whole bunch of production because this team, if you know how NHL 20 works, if you have a team that has a lot of good players, you're not going to get a whole bunch of point-per-game guys. The team is going to have the scoring spread throughout the lineup because the game is not just going to give all the points to the top-line guy. So I'm going to be surprised if we actually have a few point-per-game players over here. And oh my goodness, Dylan Larkin actually has 93 points. That's insane. That's actually insane. Okay, so we have 2 point-per-game players, and as my hypothesis labeled out, we do indeed have a whole bunch of point production from the rest of the lineup spread out pretty evenly. So we have all these guys on the power play and not on the power play getting a whole bunch of points, guys like Domi, Bertuzzi, guys like JT Miller getting a lot of points without the power play production, and just seeing how it's distributed is actually very interesting. With this in mind, what this says to me is that the top point producers in the entire league probably have a heck of a lot of points, but going over the Van City Legos, the combination of the Red Wings, the Habs, and the Canucks, Larkin gets 93 points in 82 games, Pettersson 87, Cole Caufield starts off his career with 44 goals and 80 points. That is absolutely awesome to see. Bo Horvat gets 70 points over here, Brock Boeser with 69 points, that's a pretty nice number. Anthony Mantha is over here with 66 points. He is not getting that much power play production, but he still gets 66. That's pretty good for him, a 30-goal season as well. Max Domi is over here with 1 power play point, 53 points on this guy. Tyler Bertuzzi, same scenario, no power play points, but he gets 49 playing on the 4th line, which is really, really nice to see. Filip Zadina gets his power play share, 15 points on the power play and 48 in general. That's a really nice number for Filip Zadina as a 20-year-old in the league. Going down here, JT Miller, 0 power play points, but he had first-line ice time. He gets himself 41 points in that role. Shea Weber also with 41 points over here. Tomas Tatar gets 38 points with no power play time. Quinn Hughes, what the heck is this? The guy was on the top power play. He only gets 9 power play points. Not great, Quinn. Not great. I know you can do better. 35 points in 82 games played for Quinn Hughes. Petry, Same thing, low power play production, even though he is on a power play unit, 27 points for Petry. And then wrapping things up, Nick Suzuki, 5 goals, 21 assists for 26 points. Hronek and Edler each get 20 points, and then Moritz Seider ends off things with 18 points. That's actually really good to have the lowest scoring point guy on your team have 18 points. That's a really good number, but we'll go to the rest of the league. If it were up to me, I think we're going to have several 100-point scorers just because of how the Vancity Legos point production laid out. If we go to the entire league, yes, oh my goodness, what the heck is this? Holy, right off the bat, Braden Point wins the Art Ross with 124. Ovechkin gets 70 goals and 117 points. Kessel gets 118 points. How about that? Patty Kane, 112, Kucherov, Kuznetsov, Panarin, Tavares, Hall. How many 100-point guys did we have? My goodness. Claude Giroux, Connor McDavid, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 100-point producers in this season. That is absolutely crazy. Dylan Larkin is our top guy over here with 93. He was just outside that top 15 mark, but still, 15 guys getting 100 points. That's absolutely crazy. How many 50-goal guys did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 50-goal scorers. This Brock Boeser over here is the Vancouver Canucks Brock Boeser, not the Vancity Legos Brock Boeser, just to clear up any confusion. Our number 1 goal guy, Cole Caufield, was over here with 44. Really nice number, Cole. 5'7", 163 pounds, but the guy can absolutely bury it. Look at those stats. So, from here on out, we're going to be going into the playoffs, and we're actually going to see how well this team can do. If this team does not win the Stanley Cup, then I am going to be so mad. Okay. Now, the odds of us losing the first 3 games in a row are unlikely, so I'm going to simulate up to Game 4, and we'll see where we are there. There's an L, there's a W, and an L. Okay. So, we're down 2-1 to Chicago in the first round. We will slow sim this Game 4 over here, see how the Lego Rocks 99 Vancity team is able to bounce back, and yes, they do bounce back indeed. The series is now tied up 2-2 against Chicago. We'll go to Game 5, we'll simulate it the same way, and see how the Legos are able to compete. There's another 2 goals to start things off. There's another one, Tyler Bertuzzi, and I assume it's Carey Price. He shuts the door on the Chicago Blackhawks. Yes, it is indeed Carey Price manning our net. So, the Vancity Legos have a 3-2 lead heading into Game 6. We will slow simulate this one too, just to keep things in on the safe side. First period, it's 3-2 Chicago. Okay, Doc, Shaw, and Carpenter got on the board quickly, but JT Miller and Dylan Larkin responded to get things a little bit closer together. Second period, it's 5-4. Oh no, Slater Cuckoo, Calvin DeHaan, Dylan Larkin, and Mantha, the Red Wings coming to town. Alright, we will do a slow sim for this the third period. Shea Weber and Elias Pettersson, they get things up really quickly. They wanted the lead for the Legos, and Tomas Tatar takes one as well. 3 straight goals on Corey Crawford in an all-important Game 6. The Blackhawks have a long power play. The Legos have an even longer one. Here's another power play opportunity, raining in the shots on Corey Crawford, but the Legos stand tall and prevail 7-5 in Game 6 to take the series 4-2. What a beautiful ending right there. Let's go over into our next series over here after the first round. It is the Arizona Coyotes. Now, the odds of us losing 2 in a row, somewhat likely, somewhat unlikely. We'll simulate all the way to... Actually, you know what? I want to be safe. Let's simulate just to Game 2. See how we do in the first game. Okay, there we go. That's a win. We'll do that again. There's another win. Okay, that's giving us a little bit of a safety net. Now, the odds of us losing 2 in a row are slim, but the odds of us winning at least 1 game are quite high. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, there we go. It's a 3-1 series right now. I want to get things done quickly. Let's try to end it in game 5. Come on, Legos. Get on the board. It's Elias Pettersson halfway through the first. In the second period, it's Nick Suzuki and Dylan Larkin. Jacob Chychrun tries to bring the Coyotes back within, but the third period starts off, it's a 3-1 lead for the Legos. They're leading the series. They're leading the game. They have a shorthanded unit to kill, and they do it. Raining in those shots on their goaltender, Darcy Kemper, I believe. Yep, it's Darcy Kemper. And time is winding down. Okay, get to 4, get to 3, get to 3. All right, get to 1 without a goal against. There we go. The Legos take another series. It is 3-1 Van City Legos. We're off to the third round, guys. And it looks like we'll be facing off against the Winnipeg Jets. That's going to be pretty fun. From the Coyotes to the Jets, an interesting little mashup right there. Let's go over onto this series right here. We'll do the same thing. Simulate to game 2, see what happens in game 1. Okay, we lost game 1. Now, we're going to do a slow sim. The Jets have only lost 3 games all playoffs. Oh man, this is going to be tough. But if we slow sim this one against the Winnipeg Jets, we'll see how the Legos are able to cope up. First period, it's 1-0 from Caufield. Okay, second period. Let's see how it goes. Okay, there we go. Boeser and Seider giving us that insurance. Nikolai Ehlers tries to bring things back for the Jets, but Carey Price is standing tall so far. 31 shots against. There we go. A blast from the point from Captain Shea. Here's a power play opportunity. If the Legos are able to bury one here, it's a 5-on-3. It's really long and they don't bury one. Okay, 5 minutes left. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, come on. That's it. That's it. We're done here. Game 2 is in the books. The Legos take this one 4-1. Now, what do we do? Okay, we're going to slow sim game 3. If we win game 3, we will quickly sim it over to game 5. We'll skip over game 4. But it's a really heated battle right now. It's tied 1-1. It's best 3 out of, 5 right now? Yes, alright, so first period in game 3, 0-0. Shots are tied up, 13 apiece. Carey Price doing his thing. So is Connor Hellebuyck. So we will see how things go in period number 2. Second period. Oh, it's 2-2. Okay, Bo Horvat with 2 goals in that second frame. Roslovic and Scheifele getting on the board right back. Look at these goal locations. Horvat's shoving them in from everywhere. Far half boards, goal line right beside the net. All right, we'll go into the third period here. And right off the bat, it's Alex Edler. Okay, Alex Edler. The Canucks are coming in strong with this one. Horvat and Edler on the board. If we can get some other support from the Habs or the Red Wings, that would be awesome. But still, there we go. There we go. There we go. Domi, the Habs strike as well. It's 4-2 Legos. Oh, but the Jets aren't going down without a fight. Kyle Connor with a few minutes to go, and Filip Zadina gets the empty net marker point blank to seal things off 5-3. The Legos have the series lead. It is 2-1 right here. Because of that, we will simulate it quickly over to game 5. There's another win, 7-2. We're up 3-1 in the series. Let's simulate to game 6 just in case. Okay, that was a loss. We will do this one slowly as well. Game 6 in Winnipeg. First period goes down, and it is 1-0 Filip Zadina. There we go. Tight goals right in front of the net with seconds remaining in the period. Zadina absolutely clutch. Second period, it's tied 1-1. Perreault gets one on Price. Shots are 23-16 for the Legos. We will simulate this one slowly. Come on, Legos. It's a 5-on-4. Oh no, it's a 5-on-4 the other way. And there we go, Bo Horvat with a power play goal, and Boeser gets another one on the side. Right there at the goal line. Boeser with his second of the period. Here's a power play. Come on, Boeser, the hat trick. No, but it's 4-1. And there's a Domi goal too with 5 minutes left. The Van City Legos coming to play in the third period. They take out the Winnipeg Jets with a stellar third period performance in Game 6. 4-2 is the series, and it looks like we'll have either the Carolina Hurricanes or the Tampa Bay Lightning at the end. We will simulate past that Game 7, and it looks like the winner of the Lightning and the Canes hasn't been decided yet. Okay, we'll find out here. It's Tampa Bay. Okay. Brayden Point is a guy who had the most points out of everybody, 124 points in 82 games. We will see how the Legos contain Brayden Point in this one. Slow simming the whole way through. Let's go. First period, it is 3-2 Tampa. Oh no. The Red Wings though, Anthony Mantha, he starts off the period scoring, he ends off the period scoring. He wanted his team to stick right in there. Second period, what happens next? Oh no, it's 5-2 Tampa. Okay, we have to slow this one at 4 speed. Oh no. The Legos are down. The Legos are under siege in Game 1 in Van City. It's 15 minutes to go. Come on, Legos, you gotta score on this one. Okay, there is another power play right there. Come on, come on, come on. I don't think they're gonna score. It's a 5-on-4 again. It was a 5-on-3 for a bit. It's a 5-on-3 again. 5-on-4. Yo, Legos, what are you doing? You spent like 7 minutes on the power play. You guys couldn't score? Okay, you know what? This game is a wash. We're not gonna... Okay, there's a JT Miller goal with 3 minutes left. That game was a wash. We weren't gonna be able to produce in that one. Just gotta forget about it. Forget about that game. Next up, it's Game 2. Game 2 against the Tampa Bay Lightning in Van City still. Game 1 was rough to start things out, but you closed it down in the final 20 minutes. First period of Game 2, and there we go. It's 2-0 Van City Legos. Pettersson and Caufield getting on the board on Vasilevsky. Carey Price shutting the door, 13 shots against. Second period, okay, Mantha continuing his scoring, 3 goals in 2 games in the final. Brayden Point, though, the also-elusive Brayden Point, gets himself on the board as well to break the Carey Price shutout. Third period, oh no, it's Cedric Paquette. He brings the Lightning within 1, and Sergachev, oh no, the former Hab, he strikes from long distance. And it's 3-3. The Lightning are reining in the shots. There's the 40th shot of the game for Tampa Bay. And the Legos have to end things off. Disappointed. We're going to overtime. Okay. The winner of this one is going to have so much momentum going into Game 3. It's absolutely insane. But I have to have faith. I have to believe in the Legos to come tall and to no, it's Cedric Paquette. A 3-goal comeback for the Lightning against the Legos. Are you kidding me? This team is gonna choke in the finals after dominating their way past 3 rounds? Are you serious? Okay. Teams have come back from 2-0 down in the finals before. Cough, cough, not the Boston Bruins in 2011. Totally not what I'm referring to. Teams have come back before. Okay. First period in game number 3 in Tampa Bay. It's 2-1 Tampa Bay. Oh no, Moritz Seider gets a goal. That's good for him. Oh no, it's Yanni Gordon, Victor Hedman, this team. Carey Price, what's going on? If Carey Price loses us this game, I'm changing it to Jacob Markstrom. I'm so sorry, but like, I kind of have to do it. Second period. Okay, it's tied 3-3. Caufield and Pettersson. They scored in the last game, they scored in this one. We'll see how things go in the third period. Shots have the slight advantage on the Tampa Bay side of things. There's a power play, and they can't score. Okay, come on, Legos, a power play, come on! Oh my goodness, you guys can't score on the power play. What's going on? Oh no! We're actually gonna blow it! Come on, somebody score! Okay. We're going to overtime again. Oh no, we're gonna lose. That was a power play! Power play, come on! No! Are you serious? You guys couldn't score on the power play in overtime? And the Lightning! No way! Kucherov, are you kidding me? Oh my goodness, this team! Are you kidding me? 2 straight 4-3 overtime losses in the finals? We have to win 4 straight? That's gonna be impossible. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. Screw it. No, head coach, screw off. Oh my goodness, Markstrom, you get in there, buddy. You're cold, but Marky has to get in there. I swear, if this team finds a way to lose with the best players from Montreal, Detroit, and Vancouver, then I'm gonna be absolutely livid. First period in Game 4, it's 1-1. Second period, it's 1-1. Third period, let's go Legos. Brock Boeser gets them on the board. They're down in the shots, but they're leading in the goal column. There's a power play for Tampa Bay. They can't convert. The Legos still hanging in there. 10 seconds left. 10 minutes left. There's another power play, and they score. It's Yanni Gourde. And with 3 minutes to go, Stamkos is able to get one again, and that's it. The team can't win. Are you serious? Even a combination of my favorite teams can't find a way to win. How EA Sports is that? How EA Sports is that to have the Tampa Bay freaking Lightning sweep what was a team of my favorite teams? Oh my goodness, I can't believe we actually lost that. That sucks. 2 straight overtime games, really, and you were up 3-1. Man, I really need to cheer for some new teams. I hope you enjoyed this video, especially that Troll99. I'm really frustrated, as you can tell. And bye.